Alright, so let's talk bench press. Here are some warm-up sets with 185, 205, and 225. And I also do sort of like a heavy set of 245. So, overall, feeling pretty strong, except until I hit 245. The weight is feeling a bit slow, and I feel like I'm grinding through a sticking point. And with a set of 6 repetitions, I really feel like that I'm not going to make the 6. I might do 1 set of 6, I think. Actually, I feel pretty confident I would do 1 set of 6, but I wasn't going to do 3 sets of 6. So I decided to tone it down, and instead of doing 230 or 235, which is what I was hoping to do today, I decided to do 225 and really focus on speed. The one thing that I just realized about my bench pressing is that I was much stronger on bench when I was heavier and fatter. I wasn't really fatter, but I was thicker, and because I was thicker, I was maybe a 1/4 inch thinner or thicker, so that may decrease my range of motion. I don't know how much of that really actually makes a difference, but I feel like it does. The other thing too is that I had more calories, I was eating more food, so that could be one of the biggest reasons why my bench press is lagging or not as going as far as I'd like it to. But anyways, I don't know what the reason is. All I know is that I'm gonna fucking work on working heavier. I might have to add some. I've decided I'm gonna do more arm work, more tricep work, because I haven't been doing any optional exercises as what's called for in the program. You have a choice to do some optional stuff, and I usually do more shoulders and more tricep work, and I haven't been. And I think that's one of the reasons why my bench press is not progressing as fast as I like it to. So here are some Rubish rows. This is sort of a warm-up set. I'm supposed to do 3 sets of 6. And I'm starting to get more comfortable with the movement. Here's 275 with straps. I don't go up in weight because, again, I'm still trying to figure out the form of how to do this. And the way I'm doing this is I'm doing it like a pendulum row, using my hips to initiate and just yanking the bar to my abdomen or to just below my sternum, trying to activate those lats. And I'll tell you, with this amount of weight, those lats get pretty fried. I can feel them. So I decided to do some lighter weights to control the eccentric. I really like going heavy because what happens is when you go heavy, then you drop down a set, your nervous system is activated, and you can actually get more work done at a heavier weight. Or that's how I feel. 235 with Rubish rows, 6 or 7. And you know, I got to figure out a way to kind of do this better. I guess it's just, I mean, I've only been doing it for 3 weeks, and I haven't really built the skill up quite yet. So I'm just going to keep trying to work on building it. So I split the day up in 2 days. I decided to do some optional exercise work, like I said earlier, and I do some overhead pressing. I'm supposed to do 1 set of 6 as part of the program, and I decided to do way more than that. What I'm finding is that overhead pressing degrades really quickly for me if I don't work on it, primarily because I do have a lot of difficulty with shoulder flexibility, and you can see how wide my grip is. It's not ideal for this kind of a grip, but I have to go wide because otherwise it bothers my shoulder. Essentially, with my grip width, I'm basically doing like an incline press sort of. Here's 135 pounds. I mean, at one point I was doing pretty good with sets of 4 with 155, and my best, like 1 rep max, was like 195, the strict press. It's a rough exercise, and I know that it really does help build my shoulder strength and does carry over the bench really well, so I'm going to be incorporating this into my program a lot more. I'm going to actually start working out at home more. I've been working out mostly at the gym and just really focusing on YouTube and blogging, and I want to try to see if I can start really fitting in some volume in with the overhead press. And one other thing I didn't do is I didn't really do the false grip. I saw this video that Jason Blaha talked about doing a false grip, and I also saw Luke Davies do a 235 pound press for multiple reps with a false grip. So I'm wondering if that's going to be something I change. We're just going to have to wait and see. And then I do some pull-ups, something I haven't been doing a whole lot of. My shoulder's been bothering me a little bit, the AC joint, so I'm sort of being a pussy and kind of wimping out to not hurt my shoulder, because I want to make sure I don't have any pain. I will like an injury-free training cycle. I want to get stronger, but the secret is, I know, is to not get injured. But at the same time, you got to push yourself. So it's just trying to find that right balance. To be totally honest, I think I found it. I'm in the right spot. So I just know, I kind of know when my body begins to break down. Again, it has a lot to do with too much volume and just having the right amount of intensity. And then also another thing that I haven't been doing a whole lot of is abs. So I decided to do some abs. Here's a hyperextension machine. I wish I had a reverse hyper, and I wish I had a GHD, but I picked this thing up on Craigslist for 40 bucks. I also do some weighted reverse hypers. This is just kind of a different way to do some abs. Here's a 40-pound dumbbell doing some back, or I guess hyper extensions is what these are technically called. And just get back raises, maybe is another word for them. And I find I know these carry well into my deadlift because I definitely am a very strong puller in comparison to my other 2 lifts. And I think I'm just going to build it up. Why not just freaking add 20 pounds to that PR and get that 565 lift goal. This is what I'm shooting for. So anyways, hope you like my video. If you're enjoying these videos, please click like. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask a comment below. Take a look at my other videos if you want to see some other stuff that I've created. And again, thanks for watching.